What's up, friends? Today is day, I don't know, but it's the second half of Mark 9. So if you read in our reading plan yesterday, the first half of Mark 9, you know where we are in the story. So Peter, James, and John just had the greatest moment of their life. They just saw Jesus in all of his glory. Their life is never gonna be the same. They're coming down the mountain and they're gonna go meet up with the rest of the guys, as well as the crowd of people that was following Jesus at the time, which would have been people who were there to hear his teaching, but also people who were there because they needed to experience a touch of God. Like there's this guy here who has a young son, and it says that his young son have seizures and convulsions and he will throw himself into the fire, or if he leaves him alone in the bathtub, he'll drown himself. Like this is a man who is very desperate. He's tried going to doctors, he's tried probably a number of different things, and yet he's like, I gotta get my son to Jesus. Jesus might be the only hope to actually cure, touch, heal my son. And so there's this energy when they come down the mountain of the disciples who were supposed to be ministering while Jesus was gone. They didn't get the job done. It says here that I brought my son so that you could heal him. Hear the desperation in the dad's voice. I asked your disciples to cast out the evil spirit, but they couldn't do it. And Jesus goes, my disciples? My disciples? Who? Frank, Hector, Donnie. Is this true? Did you lay hands on this young boy and you couldn't heal? Oh, you couldn't? Oh man, I wonder what happened there. You know what? Better luck next time. That comes with the territory. Sometimes you get tired and you just need to, call it a day. Is that what Jesus says to him? You faithless people, how long must I be with you? How long must I put up with you? Bring the boy here to me. So they brought the boy to Jesus, and then Jesus heals the boy. I don't know what those disciples thought was going to happen when Jesus came down the mountain, but it's obvious that Jesus had an expectation that they would do what he would do if he had been there. So who are you in this story? Are you somebody who's in a desperate place right now? Are you the person who needs God to come through and rescue you and deliver you and heal you? Or do you have maybe somebody you're praying for who is sick, maybe a child? Maybe there's a situation in your life where you feel like you can't take it anymore and you've tried these different things and you're in so much pain, you've come to God and you need him to come through. Jesus doesn't give up. He comes down the mountain, and though it seems like he's delayed, can we talk about God's timing for a moment? Doesn't it always seem like God either is way too late or in retrospect came just in time? Here's a father who's waiting for Jesus and he shows up and his boy does get healed, but there's that moment where he doesn't know if God's gonna come through or not. Maybe that's you. Maybe you're right there on the edge. Don't give up. That breakthrough, it's just a matter of time because Jesus isn't gonna give up on you. His love, his touch, his desired outcome for you and your life and your situation, it just seems delayed. But right now your faith is being stretched. It's being tested for a minute. You're gonna look back on this and realize that if you would have given up right now, you would have missed the miracle. You will always be tempted to break down before you see a breakthrough. Don't give up. I'll see you tomorrow. God bless.